Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, my beautiful people. Today I'm making some spicy sketty. It's sketty, but I can't pronounce it, so I just been calling it sketty all these years. And yes, it's a lot of vegetables. I use a lot of vegetables in almost everything I make. This one I'm a cook. It has all the bell peppers in, the red, yellow, orange, and a white onion or yellow onion. And this one has the same thing. This one I use when I cook my meat. I got stuff all on my hands. When I cook my meat, I put this inside my hamburger meat. When I cook it with garlic and jalapeno, and the same with this. When I stir fry this. I use this for my meat, and this one I stir fry together with my mushrooms and add to my pot of sketty, and I let it simmer and everything else. But anyway, so this is how we start off. We cut up all our vegetables, put in a bowl, separate the one we're gonna put in our meat, and separate the one we're gonna saute with our mushrooms to put in our pot of sketty. So what I do, I just put it in these containers. I put in the refrigerator until I get ready to start cooking. It's 3:44 right now. I'm going to be cooking it early, so I'm probably going to start this very soon. I'm just waiting on something, but yeah, just prepare everything you need. You can do this early in the morning. Just cut everything up and put it in your refrigerator, so when you get ready to cook, you have everything already cut up. And these are the meats I'm going to be using in my spicy sketty hamburger meat, hot smoked sausage, Italian hot sausage. These are my three meats I'm going to be using in my hot and spicy sketty. Here's my hamburger meat. I got some garlic salt, seasoning salt, onion powder. I'm out of garlic powder. I always put taco seasoning in my food. You can put whatever seasonings you want to put in here. I put a little black pepper, Cajun season, and steak season. I love putting steak season. To me, steak season complements hamburger meat. Any kind of beef, it complements to me. But whatever you want, that's when you put all your seasoning. And I put some of my bell peppers in. I'm about to throw some garlic in now and the rest of the bell peppers. There's my garlic. Yes, I'm heavy-handed with the garlic. You don't have to put that much. You put whatever you feel like it. That's my garlic. I put the rest of my vegetables. Now this is what it's looking like. So I'm going to stir it. Put the top on it and cook it slow, because I have nothing else to do. So I might as well just do it slow. Take my time. My water's boiling. I'm going to put my Italian sausage in there. That's what it's looking like when I mix it up. Put my Italian sausage in. I'm going to let them boil. Take the skin off. Chop it up. Put it in my pot. I cut my sausage in 3 different ways. First, I cut it in half. This half I cut up in small pieces. Now the half of the half I cut in half. And usually the half that got the curve at the end right here, I try to do the slanted slices, but unfortunately I haven't mastered that skill yet, but I try anyway. Yeah, like you could tell, I can't do the slant. One day I'm going to get it. So pretty much just cut that in straight lines going across, and then the second piece I cut like this. I cut them in half, I fold them, and then I slice them in half. This is how this look. You see how they're in smaller pieces? The whole piece, smaller piece. And this, yeah, I tried some lipstick on my Ipsy bag. And I have washed my hands. Don't worry about it. It just kind of stained a little bit. But yeah, and then this whole piece right here. And the reason why I do it like this is because my son, I've been doing this for years because of my son. He used to pick all the big pieces out. So I only put one package in, and he'll pick out more than half of the package. And it'd be a whole bunch of us got to eat. So I do it like this, so if you do pick out all the big pieces, I still have half pieces. And now I'm going to cut these in 4. I cut them in half, and I cut them in half again, then I slice them. Okay, I cut it in half. Now I'm about to cut it down the middle. Now it's cut in 4s. Now I slice it like that. And you see how small these pieces are? That's going to give you 3 different textures in your food. 3 different size pieces. So therefore these pieces, the little pieces, can't nobody really pick out. You're going to get that anyway. When you scoop up, you're going to get some of these. That's why I do it. All because I got greedy kids. And I'm going to do the other one the same way I did this one. And then I make those pieces just a little bit bigger. So technically it's 4 different pieces, but it's If you don't want to get that technical, it's just 3 different pieces. So, because you see, this one's a little bit bigger than the other ones that I cut right there. So I'm gonna salt these up with some saute them up with a little bit of olive oil. And I like mine. You can just saute yours up until you get. Excuse me, I've been drinking a little tequila. You can saute yours up until they get a little brown. But I kind of like a little bit of burnt on them, so I kind of do that. That's what I like. You do what you do. I do my sausage the same way. 5 of them, I believe, come in a pack. Move, go there, move. So I cut up 2 of them, just the straight regular way. Cut up 1 of them and in half, and then cut it again. And I cut up the other 2 in the small way. I strained the meat, put it back in there. I'm going to saute this meat. And this same thing, I see how I kind of like it burnt. That's how I like it. So right about here, I thought that I was recording. Obviously, I'm not. I did end up having to put that sketty in a bigger pot, because once I added my mushrooms and the rest of my vegetables, it was overflowing. Sorry about this, guys. I'm gonna get it together one day. Still learning. Hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Unfortunately, this is in the middle of my film, and I can only edit the beginning and the end. And if it's a way you can edit the middle, I haven't found that out yet. I'm one of them. And I also didn't tell you I put some paste in there. It was some Chinese hot paste. I put a spoon of that in there too to make it spicy. I also forgot to put that in there. I don't usually do that, but I did it this time and it came out good. So I'll probably always do it from now on. Still waiting. Lord. Not gonna make it. Sitting up here watching Steve Wilkos. These people need a hug, man, for real. Alright, it should be coming back on. Hopefully. Or not. I like to take 1 can of my tomato sauce, my pasta sauce, spaghetti sauce, whatever you want to call it. I always get this kind because this is only $1 and it's be on a sale. And I always dress my stuff up. So whatever sauce you use, take some of it and put in your meat and just let it simmer and marry together. You don't have to do this. I don't do this all the time. And my meat strained, so I'm gonna add that with my hamburger meat. That is what it's looking like right now. I'm gonna mix that together. This is what it's looking like. I'm gonna put it in my pot of sauce. Alright, this is how it's looking like when it's all in the pot. I'm gonna let it simmer for a long time. But I might have to put it in a bigger pot because I still have to saute the rest of my vegetables and my mushrooms and add it in here. Put the lid on it and let it simmer. Okay, now I sauteed up my vegetables. I already put half of them in there because I like half of them crunchy and the other half real sauteed up. Excuse me. I've been drinking a little bit. So I'm going to put this half in my pot. I got a little salad here. And this is my condiments. I'm about to put some onions, watermelon, cucumbers, tomatoes, eggs, red beans, and cheese. This is how it's looking so far. Now I'm about to put some watermelon. That's how it's looking. Now I'm going to put some ranch dressing, and that's going to be in some croutons, and that's my salad. This is my salad with cheese, ranch dressing, and croutons. That's the finished product. Let me make my plate. I'm going to add a little bit of pasta. I put a little olive oil and pepper on it. And then I'm going to put cheese, meat sauce on top, and then more cheese. Alright, this is the end product. I should have probably showed you the pot. But this is what my spicy sketty looks like with cheese on top. It's real good, y'all. Got 3 different meats in there. So my salad looks like. So to the next time, deuces, and stay blessed.